President Trump and the First Lady left Washington, D.C. this morning for Central Texas. It's been 1 week since catastrophic flooding hit the area. At least 120 people died. More than 170 are still missing. The White House is now saying the government will help in any way possible, even though the president says he wants states to handle natural disasters on their own. Jarred Hill says he'll tour the damage and talk with community leaders.
Combing through every inch of Texas's flash flood alley, it's still all hands on deck as more than 2,000 search and rescue crews try to find any of the people still missing after last week's disaster.
I think that everyone who lives here knows somebody who has been affected.
Alden Towler rode out the flood in his attic with his mom, a neighbor, and her 1-year-old daughter.
Having a 1-year-old infant in your arms, as a mom, I just can't even imagine what she was going through.
During a walk along the banks of the Guadalupe River, University of Texas climatologist Jay Banner explained the area's natural risks.
The warm, moist air mass is rising due to the topography of the steep walled valleys, funneling this water very quickly.
He says that should be a part of the equation when thinking about future development. Satellite images show Camp Mystic, where there were more than 700 children reshaped by floodwaters. Since 2016, the camp has built at least 7 structures in or near the flood risk area outlined by FEMA flood maps. In 2020, the county adopted rules to limit new builds in floodways to make sure structures could survive a flood. In Kerrville, a growing memorial for the growing number who didn't survive.
I think it's important to give people a place where they can, pay their respects.
Jarred Hill, CBS News.
And if you would like to help the families devastated by the deadly Texas floods, just scan the QR code on your screen or go to cbsnews.com/help Texas. After the tragic flooding in Texas, Governor Hochul says New York has been taking steps to prepare for extreme weather while also preparing for cuts. She says the federal government told New York's Weather Risk Communications Center in Albany that it's losing a $3 million grant and 12 positions have been eliminated. Hochul says while Washington is cutting, New York is investing.
18 months ago, we expanded the Office of Emergency Management. We doubled our field staff. We committed $15 million to help localities. And I come out of local government. You hear me say this all the time. How important it is that our localities have what they need as well, because that's where the action happens. And make sure there's flood barriers and high flow pumps and generators.
Hochul says since 2024, New York has had 38 tornadoes and at least 20 significant rainfall events.